I'm Terri McCarthy, and I will be demonstrating balling of wire, both fine silver and bronze and copper. From balled wires you can make rivets, you can make head pins, you also can flatten the ends of wires that have been balled and make them into components that you drill for making bracelets or making your own chain. Today we're going to be balling some wire. I have sterling wire in a cross-lock tweezer, and I'm going to dip it into boric soldering dip, which will help prevent fire scale. Start my torch, and I like to heat from the bottom of the wire to the cross-lock and down, up to the cross-lock and down, and then hold, and you'll see the ball start to form. You can quench it in water, and this is fine silver, so it's nice and clean, and we really don't even have to pickle it. The second wire that we're going to ball is copper wire, and copper wire melts at a much higher temperature than your fine silver. So a lot of times my students will have trouble balling copper wire or brass or bronze wire because of the melt point. So again, I'm going to start my torch. I'm going to have a little higher flame, a little hotter, and I have stacked 2 soldering blocks on my tripod. This acts like a little furnace, so that when I go in to ball this copper wire, which takes a lot of heat, the heat is bouncing back from those surfaces. It's making a little mini kiln on my tripod. So again, I went to the top, down, and hold. I like to see the red totally disappear before it gets quenched in water. And because that's copper, it's going to be dirty, and it will need to be pickled and then brass brushed. The next wire that I have is bronze wire, and bronze melts at a higher temperature than your copper. So I'm going to start my torch, a little bigger flame. I'm going to aim at the wire, and I'm going to go from the bottom of the wire to the cross-lock and down, from the bottom of the wire to the cross-lock and down, and then I'm going to hold so that the heat is concentrated on the bottom of the wire, but those solderite boards are acting like a little kiln, and so you can ball that wire quite quickly. And then you quench it, and again it will need to be pickled and brass brushed. So we've balled the wire earlier and have cleaned it up, and I've added a little cut lube onto the wire, and I'm putting it into this hex block. I take the curved side of the planishing hammer, and I'm going to hammer down. And the reason I use the curved side first is it pushes the metal in all directions. Now I'm going to flatten it. And these tend to get hung up in this block, so I have a little steel probe that I'm going to push them back out. And what you have is a rivet, and there you have it.
Visit our Learning Center at cooltools.us for more cool jewelry making videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to sign up for our email list to be the first to hear about new videos, new products, and other cool stuff from Cool Tools.